I'm
But I'm
sorry.
going to take the story.
Was
We'll
that
take the
long-winded?
story. Huh?
I said I
Yeah.
was long-winded. Yeah.
Okay, so let's compare the story that I just told about the two people with the blood pressure and look at that from a business analysis standpoint. So first of all, there was a problem. The problem was that the doctor could not stabilize their blood pressure. That's a health problem, okay? It's a problem.
Right.
So she was trying to figure out, she was doing some root cause analysis. Why is this happening, right? She was trying to look for the what is causing this blood pressure to continually fluctuate. So she was asking them all questions. She interviewed them. The interviews did not yield the results that she wanted. She still couldn't find the cause of the problem. She made some adjustments to their medication dosages. That still didn't solve the problem. At that point was when she realized that she needed to go and do some observation for herself,
Mhm.
right? So she goes out to the place where the problem is actually taking place.
Mhm.
Okay. Or as we would say, went out into the field, or you went to the location, or wherever you did, you went to where the problem was
She
happening.
did a day in a life.
Yes, that's what she did. And then when the doctor, and then she involved the stakeholders in the observation, right? She was saying, she asked them, okay, walk me through the process. What happens? Okay. Now, very quickly, I just want to point out that when you're a business analyst and you are observing people or your stakeholders and you're actually involving them in the observation, like you want to, like you said, you wanted to ask them questions while you were observing them, you want to get their feedback. Studies have proven, and I can't cite the study right now, but studies have proven that people behave differently when they know they're being watched,
Oh,
right?
they call that the halo effect.
There you go. People behave differently when they know they're being watched. So when you are going to observe people, you have to make sure that they know that you are not there to make
Hmm.
fun of them or criticize them in an unproductive way or make them feel small or little or not valued. That's not what you're there for.
That's true.
You're there because you genuinely want to understand what is going on. Okay. So, in order for her patients to even let the doctor in their house, they had to genuinely understand that she was there because she wanted to help them. She wanted to figure out what the problem was. So when they led her to the dining room and she saw the bowl on the table, this is where our socio-emotional skills come in. Sometimes when we see things that are just a little bit shocking, we cannot react emotionally, right? Because that may turn people off. Okay. And we don't want to do that. So I imagine she did have some reaction, but she had to keep her composure and then continue to ask questions. At that point, when she saw the bowl on the table, she could have made she could have made assumptions, but she didn't.
Mhm.
She kept asking questions. And the next question she asked them was, why have you done this? So she asked the question about, well, this is what you're doing, but why are you doing this,
Mhm.
right? And then they said, well, because it's hard for us to get the childproof caps off. So that was the root cause of what was going on. The
Mhm.
childproof caps caused her patients to do something other than what was technically intended when the pharmacist dispensed the medication, right? The
Mhm.
pharmacist did not intend for them to go home and put all the medication in one bowl.
Mhm.
That is not what was intended.
Mhm.
But we do have to remember as business analysts that when we don't give clear and precise instructions, people will sometimes do things that are unintended. Okay. And
Mhm.
those unintended actions that some people did not foresee, that can cause a problem. But we have to figure all this out. Well, one of the ways we can figure these things out is by observation. So
Mhm.
um, let me hear what you have to say about that particular situation as well.
Well, the observation, she had her own assumption.
Who did? The doctor or the patient?
The doctor.
Oh, the doctor. Okay. What did the doctor assume?
She assumed that they were taking medicine by opening up a cap and
right,
taking it out and taking the right medicine, right?
I think every